Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. And I actually lost a recording, sad to say. I recorded a video for L.A. Lumbezi from the Africa mod, and I was just about done with the video, and then my cat disconnected my external hard drive, and I lost the recording. And yeah, if I was a more professional YouTuber, something like that wouldn't happen, but I'm not, so it did. To be fair, it wasn't the best of most exciting video. I did a 1v1 and ended up being against L.A. Micklin, who basically just killed himself within like 15 turns. And then I went in and did the Dungeons of Sand and Twigs to rush for a throne victory real quick, and that was like 20 minutes. So it was just kind of not a super interesting run. Not a bad nation at all, obviously. They got lesser princes as a sacred unit with good amount of hit points, 12 protection, and royal bows, range 50, 22 magic, piercing damage, plus 20 armor negating fatigue. So those were pretty cracked with flaming weapons. And then I also had these guys with Arbalest, 50 range, 15 armor, piercing every 3 rounds. And if you made a Rainbow King your prophet, he became a special commander called Moato Yamvo, who had like 5 holy. And then he could actually cast a spell that gave your bless to non-sacreds. So then I just had him spamming that spell on these Arbalest dudes, and then they got flaming weapons as well. And so it was pretty cheesy. Yeah, fairly cheesy. But yeah, so that's gone now. It was a bummer because I was like finishing up the, I was about to end, and then the hard drive disconnected. Also, Dominion 6 just got updated. Major update, 6.3. And among other things, they added a new late age nation, Zamaisha Sylvan Knights. We're not going to look at it until we roll it up, but it looks pretty interesting. And they added a couple new pretenders that are giant moose. Very exciting. But let's roll up a nation. Let's see what we get. 29. That is going to be another Toho nation. Eientei. Eientei. And we're listening to Silk Song soundtrack, which is really good. Eientei, House of Eternity. The land known as the Bamboo Forest of the Lost is the home for many of Gen Sokyo's earth rabbits. The forest itself is a labyrinthine maze of bamboo, difficult to track and navigate without a proper guide. Deep within the forest, however, is Eientei. 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 I don't know. My Japanese is not that good. The House of Eternity, a manor made to house a Lunarian princess under the protection of a lunar sage. As outsiders to this land, they had made a deal with the Earth Rabbits that in exchange for a place to reside in, they will share with the rabbits Lunarian technology and medicine. The Bamboo Forest of the Lost has also begun to grow and expand recently, quickly overrunning provinces with bamboo trees. An old enchantment from many incidents ago has also engulfed the land in an imperishable night where an illusion of the moon is omnipresent in an endless night. With the coming of the Ascension War, the rabbits have begun to mobilize under the advice of the exiled Lunarians. Since, if the thrones of Ascension should be taken, this could endanger all living within the forest. And if the usurper should be from the lunar capital, Eientei and their rabbit allies would surely be doomed. So we have rabbit yokai and Lunarian exiles, primarily stealthy light infantry that inflict misfortune and other luck-based afflictions on enemies. Some units are immortal. Strong nature, astral, earth, and glamour magics. Some fire and water access. Mediocre priests. We get luck limit +3 and magic limit +3. Holy shit. So we have to have luck +1 and magic +1 at least. Rabbit Scout, Stealth 50, Fate Weaving 13, Dark Vision 70. Usagi Militia Captain, 80 Leadership, Stealth 50, Fate Weaving 13, Dark Vision. War Rabbit Officer, 110 Leadership, Stealth 50, Fate Weaving 13. I sense a trend. So, National Fate Weaving 13 is pretty good. I mean, that's basically like... I mean, Fate Weaving is like, what, a 6-point bless or something like that? So have that free on every unit you have. It's pretty strong. Also, Dark Vision 70 is pretty nice. Grand Hair Marshal, 180 Leadership. Defense Organizer 3, Inspirational 2. Mochitsuki Priest, 1 Holy. Very cheap. Bamboo Mage, 2 Nature, 1 Glamour. Okay. It's alright. Nature Glamour Cross Path. I know there's some Glamour Nature Cross Path. Tunneler Mage, 2 Earth, 1 Glamour, and can summon allies. Dedicated Tunneler Force. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like Earth Mages. I'm always a fan. Moonwatcher, 2 Astral, 1 Glamour. Well, we could do a big Astral Glamour communion. Moon Rabbit Apprentice, 100 Leadership, 100 Magic Leadership, 3 Astral, 1 Nature, 2 Glamours for 17 Research. Recuperation, Dark Vision 90, True Sight, Spy, Healer 1, Disease Healer 2. It's pretty nice. 425 gold for 4 recruitment points. It's 8.5 research a turn, except we will have at least magic 1. So it's more like 9 research a turn, which isn't spectacular for 212 gold a turn. But you do get some very serviceable mages, and healers, and disease healers. Pretty tempting. Earth Rabbit Leader, 150 Leadership, 2 Earth, 2 Nature, 2 Glamour, 2 Holy. They also have Damage Reversal 13. Fortune Teller 25. Same amount of research, 465 gold for recruitment points. Is it a better mage? Sort of. In some ways. I like Earth for sure. Oh, they're sacred. Yeah, that is a lot better then. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot better. They also have Damage Reversal 13. Which is a very rare thing. But I just don't see these as exceptional thugs. Not with 12 base hit points, no natural protection, 12 base attack, 12 base defense. They could. I mean, you could certainly make one of these into a light thug with built-on Fate Weaving and Damage Reversal, and they can bless themselves, and they can do Temper Flash, Personal Iron Skin, Personal Regen, Shroud of Bewilderment. They can definitely light thug. We don't really have much purpose for that. But it might be interesting to just take one of these, hand them a ring of water breathing and some gear, and see if they can handle going underwater. Really, I think anything to just boost their hit point total would be pretty big. Like Coral Blade, maybe double Coral Blades. We don't have access to much water, but yeah. And then Lunar Sage, cap only. 1,000 gold. 6 recruitment points. 22 hit points, blah, 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 20 MR, 16 morale. They have 4 astral, 3 nature, 3 glamour, 2 holy, and then +2 to fire, water, or earth. 29 research total. They have built on regen 10, poison resist 5, immortality 5 months, recuperation, spirit sight, healer 3, disease healer 4, innate spellcaster 2. Good God. Disease resist 100. Okay, forget what I said. This is what you probably want as a thug, then. Viability as our primary mage. Iffy. You're getting 1 every 3 turns. That's really few mages. They are big and powerful, and they're immortal, which is a strong argument. You'd be looking at about 333 gold per turn, which is on the higher end. And you'd be getting 10 research a turn, which is not bad, but obviously that ratio is not too strong. But healer 3, disease healer 4 is nuts. Innate spellcaster 2 is nuts. The fact that they're immortal is awesome. I'm really tempted. It's just the upfront cost is so high. I don't think we can do it from the very start, but certainly after the first year, I'm strongly tempted to switch. Yeah, I might just do Moon Watchers or Tunnelers or something. Some of this stuff for the first year. Just to kickstart research decently. But that is a very nice commander. Units. Rabbit Militia. Obviously fairly shit. 5 protection on the body, no helmet, 11 defense, 14 MR, 9 morale, 16 speed is pretty nice. They all have Fate Weaving 13. And just to reiterate what Fate Weaving does exactly, because it's sort of a factor here, is that anyone striking this unit has to roll a magic resistance check versus 13. With, you know, DRN rolls, obviously. And if they fail, then for the next few rounds of battle, pretty much they have a 50% chance whenever they are attacked for their defense their defense roll to go down by a 1d6 exploding. And then also their protection roll to go down by d6 exploding. So, I mean, essentially there's a 50% chance that they will be easier to hit and easier to damage. How long it lasts is really vague. Not even the wiki has any answer on that. But needless to say, it's a pretty solid thing to have on your entire army. The exact, like, math is obviously a little hazy to me. As far as, like, how you'd want to generalize that as in terms of, like, an attack boost and a damage boost to your units. It's a 50-50 shot, so that's already a factor. The average of 1d6 is, like, 3.5. So if you want to think of it sort of as you have a 50-50 shot of getting an extra, like, 3 attack. That's pretty strong. It's not exactly adding 3 attacks. I don't think that really factors in for... It might factor in for repels. It might, actually. But, I mean, if this were the same unit and it had 12 attack, 17 damage... Actually, 12 attack, 20 damage on a spear... that would be pretty strong. But it's still a militia unit with 5 protection and 9 hit points, so yeah, and it doesn't affect the enemy's ability to hit you at all. So, and you have to strike you to get the Fate Weaving thing first. So, yeah, not really viable. Rabbit Hammerer. Basically the same thing, but they got a length 2 Mochi Hammer, 10 attack, 24 damage. Rabbit Archer. Short bows, range 35, 12 precision, 12 piercing. Bamboo Cutter. Up to 8 protection with a helmet, 14 defense, 14 MR, 11 morale, 16 speed. They have a 13 attack katana for 22 damage. What we're trying to find is something that can handle the defensive aspect and hope that Fate Weaving shores up any of their offensive trouble. So all these guys are pretty light. Fate Weaving isn't really helping them that much. Rabbit Trappers. They get crossbows, range 40, 15 precision, 12 armor piercing. It's fine. Rabbit Gunner. Ho ho, haha, guns. We love guns. Bamboo Arquebus. Range 20 only. 9 precision, 14 armor piercing every round. 8 ammo. Strong, for sure, but very difficult to use. They don't have the defensive stats to survive anything. They don't even have the defensive stats to survive other arrows, other archers. And your own troops don't look like the type that are going to be able to survive 14 armor piercing. So, I don't know what I'd do with these, really. White Hair Warrior. 11 hit points, 12 protection, 10 defense, 15 MR, 12 morale, 14 speed. And they have Blood Vengeance, but only 8 versus MR. Blood Vengeance is not damage reversal. Damage reversal cancels the damage on your unit. This just applies the damage you take to the enemy if they fail the MR check. But in this case, it's a very easy MR check, 8 versus MR. So, the majority of the time, I would say this won't trigger at all. And even if it does trigger, it doesn't really save your unit's life. But we're getting there. I mean, I'd rather have Blood Vengeance 8 than not have it. But 10 defense, 12 protection, 11 hit points doesn't really help too much survivability. But we're getting there. Gray Hair Guard. Now you're talking. This is exactly what we were looking for. 13 hit points, 21 protection, 16 defense with a tower shield, 15 MR, 15 morale, 10 speed, regen 10%, Fate Weaving 13, Dark Vision 70, and then a short sword, 11 attack, 20 damage. Now, 11 attack, 20 damage is not amazing, although that damage is higher than you'd think. But again, Fate Weaving is going to shore up that attack problem pretty nicely, like across sort of the whole army during a battle. And they'll do even more damage. So we have great defensive stats, 21 protection, 13 hit points with regen, 16 defense with tower shield. And we have a pretty solid weapon with Fate Weaving and Dark Vision 70, which allows us to... we can get darkness going or something like that, and boost... Well, drop the enemy's attack and defense and stuff even more. And we're animals with access to big nature, so we actually get access to all the fun animal buffs to give us even more attack. So these guys are going to shred pretty hard. Black Hair Berserker. Back down to like 8 protection, 12 defense. They do have Berserk +3, so that's gonna bump that up to like 10 protection or so. They've got a length 2 Nodachi, 14 attack, 25 slashing, and a bite, 12 attack, 16 slashing. Offensively, these guys will tear it up, man. I mean, those are crazy good numbers. So if we're going up against... I think if we go up against, like, M.A. Ulm, I'm going to want these guys on a flank. Just to, like, crack open the Black Knights and stuff like that. But outside of that, or maybe Abyssia or something, you know, something with really high protection. But even still, I mean, the Gray Hair Guards... 20 with Fate Weaving. I mean, they're not going to struggle that much against most units. Yeah. Red Hair Runner. 11 hit points, 8 protection, 14 defense, 15 MR, 13 morale, 22 speed. This is our cavalry with glamour. And they have length 4 long spears, 12 attack, 18 piercing. No charge bonus or anything, but honestly, yeah, this is really good. I mean, it's not really, really good, but it's pretty good. Glamour, Fate Weaving, length 4 spears. Yeah, I think we might actually use those. We could use... Well, we could use archers for absolute sure with the Gray Hair Guards. Crossbows, 12 armor piercing. That means that if bypasses the tower shield, you are definitely still taking a few points of damage. But we do have regen, so maybe. But I like the idea of the runners a lot, and I don't think I want to mix crossbows or bows with the runners, so we'll see. We'll see what the enemy's working with. It's true that cavalry in this sort of 1v1 scenario do tend to be worse, because it's very hard to work around the Doom stacks to get to the rear. Moon Rabbit Deserter. Limited to 1 per turn. 11 hit points, 5 protection, blah, blah, blah. They have Dark Vision 90, True Sight. They get a bayonet and Lunarian rifles. Range 40, 21 precision, 19 armor piercing every round. I think that's so powerful and so limited that I'm willing to just recruit 1 every turn. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. And then we have Usagi Eternal, cap only sacred. 13 hit points, 15 protection on the body, nothing on the head, 14 defense with a parry, 4 shield, 16 MR, 18 morale, Jesus, 12 speed, regen 10, immortality 3, fate weaving 13, damage reversal 12, insane. Like, literally, you can't even get this on a bless. You can't even, like, this is extremely rare. It's one of the rarest traits. Very strong. Recuperation built on. Dark Vision 70, Disease Resist 100. 12 attack falchion for 22 slashing. I don't even need a bless. I probably would take Undyne 5. Because they already have built-on regen, so I don't have to take Enchanted Blood, and that's pretty good. And 13 hit points is good, but not amazing or anything. And then I could see also taking Stygian Flesh. Because they have no head protection, so a headshot could debilitate them pretty much, but damage reversal. Now, is damage reversal affected by penetration bonus at all? Because that would be pretty big. I remember something being affected by it. Yes. Yes. I think it is. Point value next to the trait is the modifier for the penetration roll the trait possessor rolls against the attacker's magic resistance check. Since the unit being attacked rolls penetration, they win ties. So yeah, we're going to want Arcane Finesse for sure. So Undyne 5, Stygian Flesh, Arcane Finesse, and I think that's honestly good enough. That's a great sacred. Conjuration. We get summon. Search for the Hurai Phoenix. 50 nature gems. Cool. Alteration. Nothing. Evocation. Nothing. Construction. Nothing at all. Okay. Enchantments. Uber Usagi Project. You get 7 Uber Usagis for 8 nature gems. Cap only. Vicious Uber Usagi. Fun. Thaumaturgy. Whitehair's Blessing. 4 glamour, 3 glamour gems. Gives luck to your entire army. Well, that's obviously very, very good and strong. Reflection of the Moon. 5 astral, 5 glamour. It's a combat spell, but it's dispelled if the province is lost. 5 pearls, 500 fatigue. The night descends upon the battlefield, illuminated by a false image of the pale full moon. The light from the moon both enchants and blesses the armies of Eientei, casting illusions and bending light so the rabbits are harder to see and their image is projected and displaced to the eyes of their foes. Under this moon in this deep dark night, the effects of invisibility apply to all those who fight under the false moon. Invisibility to your entire army and darkness? Okay, this is insane. Tricky as hell to cast, though. 5 astral, 5 glamour. Outside of a communion, which we can do. And it might be worth investing in those 2 astral, 1 glamour mages just for that purpose. Because I don't think the big boys... Well, they get kind of close. They get kind of close. We can't upcast it, so we have to have the skull cap. Or, no, the coin of meteoric iron. But that's going to be tricky to make outside of our pretender. So let's assume we get that on a pretender. Even though I just was talking about taking death and astral. So I get, okay. We have to take death, astral, earth. Or empower or whatever. But okay, so we have the coin, that's to 5 astral. The veil for 4 glamour and the Mirage Crystal for 5 glamour. The Mirage Crystal, I think, is like... It's 3 glamour, 2 earth. That's a little tricky. Oh, no, we can do that. Absolutely, we can do that. Okay, so yes. The Lunar Sage can cast it without any communions. Perfect. It's gonna drain the fuck out of her. Obviously. And actually getting the 5 pearls is gonna be very tricky. Because you're already taking up 2 of your miscellaneous slots. We may empower her just to cast that. That's very likely. There is the staff of the one god. That's 3 gems. And then there's obviously the clam of pearls that give 2. But I don't know if there's anything else that gives gems. Nah, I don't think so. Maybe at 9. Yeah, maybe at 9. I don't really like going all the way to 9. It's pretty late game stuff, of course, but... Yeah, I assume there's something that gives gems. Yeah, tainted and cause insanity. Awesome. There's the quintessence chest, which gives you 2 of everything. I guess there's that. But I could just use the climb of pearls. Anyways, yes, that is a pretty obscene spell that we are going to look forward to using. One way or another. We'll make it happen. Okay. Alright, so, like I said, we need Death, Astral, and Earth. Tricky combo on a monster. We do get access to the Lunar Princess for 370 points. She has Fire, Air, Water, Earth, Astral, Death, Nature, Glamour. Pretty nuts. Regen 15, Immortality 3, Recuperation, Forge bonus 30%, Master Smith 2, Innate Spellcaster 2, Gem Generator 2 Pearls. That is a Rainbow Mage. You are paying a premium. Like, if you just cared about getting one in every path, there are much cheaper options than that. But Immortality 3 is awesome, and the Forge bonus 30%, and Master Smith 2, and having an Innate Spellcaster 2, and it generates 2 Pearls. But it is pricey. Whereas we could take the Kami of the Moon, if all we care about is what I said. Take it dormant. For scales, I do think we probably want Productivity 1, Order 1. We annoyingly have to pay for Luck 1, Magic 1. We're probably going to take Heat 1. Shit. Shit. I hate to go down to 4 Dominion. It's real tricky to raise later. But it does give us Undying 4, which is pretty good. And yes, you can now press X to duplicate the Bless you just selected. That's in the latest patch. It's so nice. You can also press backspace to delete it. So good. They care about us. We could drop down to Productivity 0 to get Dominion 6. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It probably is smarter. The Sacreds are going to be really impactful, so it's probably better. Alright, we'll roll with that. Tsukiyomi. Let's roll. We can enter the bamboo forest of the lost to hunt for treasure and fame. Nice. For mage, then, yeah, I guess I kind of lean towards nature and maybe just grabbing ferocity real quick. Or pack ferocity. Well, we'd be giving up research towards things to help my pretender. But is she actually going to go out and take provinces? Does have Death and Astral and Earth. So if I get Alteration 6, absolutely. But yeah, I think I'd rather go for that. So we'll go for Nature Mage for now. Okay. We're up against Jotunheim. Big giants versus rabbits. Yes, this will be good. This will be well and good, I think. They hit very hard, that's true. But they don't have any dark vision. They have low defense. They don't have great attack to begin with. And obviously damage reversal will be pretty rough on most of them. Although they have decent MR. Annoyingly. But the Arcane Finesse will help. Rabbit Militia is really fucking shredded. Wild. I'm tempted to wash out again, just to observe the effects of Fate Weaving. I don't know if we'll actually be able to observe. Okay, well, here you go. Attack roll 16 versus defense roll -2. Because it's 1d6 exploding of a reduction. So you can get their defense values really abysmal. And their protection values pretty abysmal. 5 plus 5? I guess they normally have 5. Defense roll 6. Defense roll 10. Prot roll 5. Armored. Yeah, I mean, it's a factor, man. It is a pretty significant. To have it on your entire army is pretty wild. That's not something that normally happens. And again, it doesn't help you defensively at all. That's why we're going for the beefiest, tankiest thing we can get. Eientei's bamboo force has grown and expanded into this province. The illusion of the full moon shrouds the province in an imperishable night. Really? So we have thick bamboo forest plus 20 resources. Oh, well, had I known that, we would have gone Sloth 1 probably, or 2. Also boosts astral ritual range by 1 province. Cool. Stop it. Oh, the sacreds are pretty good. Yeah, the sacreds are pretty damn good. They have speed 12. Our bigger boys have speed 10. Something like that. Yeah, money's a little tight right now. Yep. Yeah, we could have probably gone Sloth 1, but it's kind of close. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty crazy, man. All right. All right. Yeah, so I took 2 with. I probably should have gotten a better leader. We also want a priest or 2. Good. Hey, you want to be pals for life? They're definitely all animals. Yeah, yeah, okay. I don't know why they didn't cast ferocity, but I guess they valued luck higher. I don't really trust them not to attack me at the moment, so we'll do that. And yeah. All right, and our god arrived. Good. I think we'll go around immediately and site search. Look at that. Ah, we get auto darkness on defense. Well, that's pretty good. With your 5 precision you have. Hold on. Yeah, so there you go. So we don't have perfect dark vision, so we are impacted slightly, -1 on these guys. So another good reason to have the ferocity on. So the 12 attack, 20 damage here. Does lower their defense slightly, though, to 15. But again, it's going to affect our enemies way more. Oh, yeah. So they have 13 attack, 22 slashing, 13 defense. 19 versus mundane is pretty good, pretty good. And yeah, I mean, these guys have 3 fucking defense, and -6 from darkness. That's crazy good. That's so good. Perma darkness on defense. Oh no! We need to have Dominion. Shit. Yeah, we need to have Dominion. We need money. Okay, cool it on the big guys. Cool it on a lot of things. We need money. We need temples. We must have Dominion. So I feel like this one, we're not going to have darkness on. Yeah. Oh well. So it'll get better from here. We did lose a gray hair guard. Damn you. There we go. So let's look at his standard sort of infantry. 5 attack, 6 defense. Yeah, I think they're going to struggle a little bit. Even his big sacred guys, 8 attack, 9 defense. That's very significant. Uh-oh. Oh, they went around. Oh, they went around. Oh, god damn it! We lost our scout. Oh, so the rabbit hole is an actual thing on the field that can die. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's how they did. So we did lose darkness there for a moment. And we lost 3 gray hairs and 1 Usagi. We need a proper commander here. Just give me that. Fine. That's better. Money's real damn tight, man, but I just want to maintain Dominion as best I can. All right, after Thaumaturgy 5, Reflection of the Moon is sort of our biggest spell, but I don't think I want to go to Thaumaturgy 8 first. I feel like we probably want to have her just go in the water, so we're going to go Alt 6, Construction 3. An Uber Usagi? I didn't even know I had an Uber Usagi. Huh. Okay. Oh, that must be what they come back as. Okay. Alright, so it's 22 hit points on these guys, 5 protection only, 9 defense, 14 MR, 21 morale, 18 speed. 10% regen, immortality 3, fate weaving 13, berserk 2, damage reversal 12, recuperation, dark vision 70. This one lost an eye, which is why their defense is shittier. So normally they'd have 11 defense, 14 attack, 17 damage, and 2 15 damage claws. But then they also go berserk, so that's 16 attack, 19 damage. Yeah, they'll shred. The problem is they're too fast. So we have to put them in a separate line. Actually, fuck it. We gotta take this shit. He brought out the war shamblers. Just for this battle, at least. Okay. He's being besieged by troglodytes. It's always funny to see, man. No, we haven't lost Dominion. Don't lie. Enough with your lies! I am worried that we'll just get overwhelmed in Epernia. Good. Look at that. We're gonna get some insane ratios up in here. Damn is cold. Damn it! Okay, so annoying. So freaking annoying. I have to PD up everything. He'll go anywhere it's weak. And even then. Oh, he does have Dark Vision 50 on his Bless. What are the odds of that one? Also, quickness. It's really dangerous. Nice. Barely managed to defend Polmania. I don't know how the fuck we did that. What did he die to? No, really. I mean, what did he die to here? Damage reversal or something? No, we don't have that. The hole? The fucking hole? What? Oh, the gunners? I don't know. Obviously, his hearse died, and then they all retreated. That's insanely lucky. I don't know how we succeeded. But I'll take it. Take it to the bank. Alright. Well, if we can maintain Dominion now, we should always have heat, so it's not a problem. Okay, good. Oh yeah, we're also gonna make these Moon Rabbit deserters. Just for fun. I can make gray hair guards here if I want, but I think our bigger focus now is on money and stuff. Okay. Yeah. Forgotten City was found. Spreads horror marks. 2 astral per turn. Alright, let's watch. This is his doom stack. Look at these moose. This is a new sprite they must have just added. So for some reason we don't have dark vision here. Or darkness here. So we lost 4 gray hair guards. But this is a ratio I'm fairly happy with. I don't know why we didn't get darkness. It's a little annoying, but it is what it is. Nice, Earthblood Seepage is good. Yeah. Okay, so we can now start getting Lunar Sages if we want. And I do kind of want. He already got all up in the water with that War Shambler pack. I don't think he's got much down there, though, and does have access to some decent death, or some death, so he will be annoying the whole time, but not much we can do about that. Moon Mirror. Nice, 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 nice. Finally some death income. Free nature, huh? I don't think we can get higher than that. No. So, Mother Oak is a little elusive without an empowerment. Or construction 7 for the Moonvine. Yeah. Perfect. So if we go to construction 7, we can get that, and that's pretty good. And we're probably going to want that anyways. I'm really sad we lost our darkness. I assume that's because the thing died at some point, but... Alright, he lost 170, I lost 7 gray hair guards. Not a single sacred. Yeah. Damage reversal with the extra arcane finesse on there. Pretty obscene. I'm gonna make that here, though. We did get Thaumaturgy 5, so we actually can do Pack Ferocity now, which is a lot better. I don't have cornucopias, but I'm willing to just give them some gems. Why don't we have one of you make a lab here? That's a fun trick. Ah, yes, I see. Yep. And the War Shamblers killed my Pretender. Fuck. All of them died, and yet still I lost. Poison, that's why. Fuck me. Damn, I really don't have many priests. Damn. Well, I guess get to making priests. We only have one commander point here, so just make regular priests. Sylphs. That's a problem. That is a nasty, nasty army. I think I actually have to take the main force. Take that back. Message from Jotunheim. I lost 4 gray hairs and an Usagi Eternal. Oh, and 2 of the deserters. But I somehow gained a bear and an ice drake. How did that happen? Oh, there is a nature spell. That's right. Could have sworn I put you on conservative. I don't know how you ran out already. There is apparently a hotkey now where you can just do Alt. Oh, I see. Yeah, on the one you're selected. Or yeah, and there you go. There you go. Alt N for nature gems. Alt G glamour gems. That's pretty handy, to be honest. That's actually probably a big time saver in the long run. You know what? I'm gonna take this. We gotta. I didn't script that at all. Yeah, money's a little tight. Riches from beneath would be appreciated, to say the least. Obviously, these big mages add up pretty quick. Yeah. They're about... what's that? 30... 34 or something each. A turn? Yeah, I don't think we can get too many more of those. Although I did want to kit one out, right? Yeah, did want to kit one out. Go for main Gauches. Get their defense to be pretty crazy. I wanted the Coral Blade, but yeah, water's a little tricky. Didn't we get one with water? You. Okay. Alright, yeah, you can go make that then. Our god has arrived again. Good, good. Yes. So, yes. I mean, I do probably want you to go around and site search, but... to find water. No problem, blah, blah, blah. Sneaking enemy, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so you can forge Coral Blades, which have +8 hit points. I imagine that's our best bet. As far as just... Because she's going to rely on damage reversal quite a lot. We also want to make cornucopias now. Cornucopia. Cornucopia. Alright, so you can make a coral blade once you get some water gems. Yeah. What other things would you appreciate? Yeah, I mean, I could see the mistletoe garland for luck. It's not a bad idea, but horror helmet probably better. I'd love to get you awe. For body armor, chainmail displacement is pretty nice with low encumbrance and high protection and 6 hit points, so that's probably what I'm going to pick. Boots, we're almost certainly grabbing Boots of the Messenger. Anybody can make that for you. Miscellaneous stuff. Probably spell focus for +1 penetration. Yeah, anything to help freaking damage reversal is massive. And I'd also like... Damn, I'd really like stone birds. Damn. I mean, I could see Amulet of Resilience. I don't know if there's anything with gems that I'd want her to cast. This is the one we're picking, right? With Earth. That's probably the smartest option. So that's 36 hit points, 22 protection, 24 in the head, 18 defense, displaced, regen, 20 MR, +1 penetration, reinvigoration 3. Fool's Luck protects fully against your first hit against you. Second hit results in twice the normal damage. It's not great, but the +1 penetration is hard to argue with. And then it's just a matter of the last miscellaneous. Eye of the Void does give +2 penetration. Tainted, yeah, but it's probably still worth it. We like penetration on this channel. Alright, and then also make a Ring of Water Breathing. Now I know that damn, his Dominion. Trying here. Ring of Water Breathing is for Tsukiyomi. Soul Vortex. Temper Flesh. Body Ethereal. Personal Iron Skin. Might be about it. Temper Armor, I guess, if I were pressed. So I should probably give her armor, huh? Armor, Meteoric Iron, a Vine Shield. Snake Bladder Stick. Yeah, poison's hard to argue with. Probably do something better for a helm. Alright, just give her that. Yeah, Boots of the Messenger. And I need one other miscellaneous, which is probably going to be the Amulet of Resilience. No, she needs more poison resist than 5. So it has to be the Snake Ring, I think. Okay, so for you, I want her to go down and enter for treasure and all that fame and glory. So your buffs. I mean, there's a lot of options available to us. Invisibility is quite strong. Temper Flesh. I think Invisibility might be the strongest just immediately. Followed by Body Ethereal. Followed by Temper Flesh. I don't know if we'll actually get all this off. It's usually pretty tight quarters down there. But she'll try. And then possibly Temper Armor. Oh, bless. Alright, let's see how you do. Okay. And do you mind giving these two their cornucopias? Yeah, I mean, this definitely says 2 nature, 1 gem. This gives 2 gems. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, goddammit. Long dead. Well, that was certainly pretty easy. Yeah, Dominion's tough, man. Trying my hardest. Juggernauts might have to make an appearance. Yeah, I don't know why I'm losing Moon Rabbit deserters exactly. Can we watch? Are they moving forward? They might be moving forward immediately. Oh, they're going around to fire at the archers. Okay, never mind. It's my bad then. Yeah, really, like, just immediately getting hit by Long Dead. The regen and the extra hit points and everything really helping out. I have to be frickin' Long Dead. I think we can cool it a little bit on that. Yeah, I mean, we do need more research rather than just more bigger mages. I guess we'll go for that. Our Dominion has been lost in Epernia? This is crazy. I hit it in the head for 38 damage with the Coral Blade. Jesus. I guess it's just an ethereal thing. Is this worth... Are we getting anything out of this? Treasures and fame? It doesn't feel like it, does it? Get me another ring of water breathing, because we gotta get temples down here stat. Yeah, that innate spellcaster, so she attacks and casts spells. It's pretty good. Found 17 gold. Hot damn. That's pretty nice. Free soul contract. Yeah, I mean, I probably should get a palisade here. Dozen crossbow bolts shot out from a trap. Found 2 pounds of gold. Deadly cold hit her when she entered a magic area. She died. What the fuck? Okay, that was not in any remote way worth it. But now we learned our lesson. That was really dumb. yeah, we can make the Eye of Gaia now. Big temp nature gems. Yeah, we lost out on the perma-darkness, which was so good. That was such an impactful thing. I don't know why we lost it. It's because that thing, our little oak thing, the rabbit hole died. But it just never comes back. Even when we lost Dominion and regained it, I'd probably have to lose the province and regain it, but that's not happening. But our Pretender can cast Darkness, which is good enough. So we'll do that eventually. Alright, this lets us get Mother Oak up. Gift of Health would obviously also be good, but I'd have to... Oh, we can make it, can't we? Yeah, the Tree Lord's Staff. Fuck it. That's an enchantment 7. May as well just go for. Oh, she reformed her body. Look at that. She still lost an eye, and we lost all the gear, but welcome back. Oh yeah, we can get Uber Usagi's if we want for nature gems. I could get... How many? I could get 14 a turn of sacreds. Immortal sacreds. Oh, only at the cat. That's a little annoying, but it's probably worth it. Oh, we don't need darkness. We need the big-ass Reflection of the Moon spell, which gives our whole army invisibility and cast darkness. Right. So that's 5 astral, 5 glamour. Right. So we need you to get a veil going. Just 3 glamour, so you can make that. And then that gets us the Mirage Crystal. We need the coin, which is 2 astral. It's 2 astral, 2 earth. 2 astral, 2 earth. Someone could make that. Our Pretender can make that. Yes, we were very specific about that. This lets you make the Mirage Crystal. Go ahead and make another veil. Pretty good. I don't know. Has a sacred died yet? Well, I guess a couple have died, yes, because we see when they respawn. I think we can just stop all sacred production. We have Uber Usagi's now, which are also immortal. Okay, so that puts us at 5 glamour. We get the ring, the coin. That puts us at 5 astral. And then we need the staff of the one god for 3 pearls. Getting the other 2 pearls, though, is the thing that's basically impossible. I'd have to find a different miscellaneous... Or I'd have to find a different astral or glamour booster. And I don't think we'll find a different glamour booster. So it would have to be a body armor that boosts astral. And I don't think that exists. Or boots that do it. I don't think that... Yeah, so... So no, we're plumb out of luck, man. I don't... 5 temp pearls is essentially impossible. The only thing that we... No, we can't do that. No, it's just literally not an option. I just have to give her 30 pearls to carry. And she can... she just has to spend 2 per battle. It's really not ideal. The Lunar Princess Pretender that generates it would probably have been the perfect caster for this. But I'm okay with the decisions I made. Oh, this is a new spell he just added today. It's a rare thing I get to say. Dream Wild increases the magic scale by +2, reduces order scale by 2, and increases the number of Fey folk summoned from other rituals by +3. So if you wanted to do, like, summon Fey folk in this province, you get +3, which is pretty nice. I don't know, people were shitting on Fey folk and Fey footmen and stuff, but I don't like Fey folk, but Fey footmen I think are always pretty solid. Stale currents. Wow, that's big death. Much death. Diarrhea. Various domes I don't care about. What's that one big... I think it's Glamour Nature. That might be only in Dominions Enhanced. No, the Wild Hunts. That's not very good. I think there's one I'm thinking of from... Dominions Enhanced. Okay, well that's just temples everywhere. We're all templed up. Alright, you're good. We need you to forge this nice little coin. And you can dump off this staff. Oh, you didn't make the other staff. Five astral, 5 glamour, 3 pearls. So we're just gonna give you like 30 of them, and you're gonna enjoy yourself. I guess I could have you cast Stellar Focus. As for you, I think we mostly want to get your Earth up. I don't really need it. But it would be nice for you to cast Marble Army just as a nice little bonus. Oh, right. We don't actually have this spell yet. And it's Thaumaturgy 8. True. True. Yeah, so Riches from Beneath, 5 Earth. Yeah, getting that extra Earth boost is a little annoying. There's the Orb of Elemental Earth, which is now at 9 because we're not playing with Dominions Enhanced. But yes, if I went Construction 9, I guess for now you're just going to research. I mean, you could sit here and make Skull Mentors, actually. Not many, but... Wait, hold on. I can make the Ring of Sorcery. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Actually, that frees up... That frees up a lot. Okay, make the Ring of Sorcery. We might actually have our Temp Pearls then. You have to make the Clam of Pearls. I think this could work. Well, he attacked with 741. I actually lost 23 gray hairs on that one. 3 Sacreds. Oh. It's alright. Okay, so that frees up the... Well, both of these. Yeah. So now we can get that. 5 Astral, 5 Glamour, 5 Pearls. Done. I can put you in the field, but it's a sort of unnecessary risk. I don't know what you'd cast, really. You could cast Twilight and then Nightfall, so they don't have Temp Glamour gems. But I could get Temp Glamour gems if I just swap to this shield. It's better than nothing for the moment. And you better believe we're giving you fucking bodyguards. Alright, good. Good. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of... We have a lot. We have a lot of shit. Oh, we could get Gift of Health. Yes, let's have you grab that and cast Gift of Health. Just for a fun little extra measure. Also, my music stopped. Here you go, the Unicorn Overlord Best of Mix. And I immediately hear vocals. That's not best of for me, I'll tell you that. Good. Yeah, I mean, Gift of Health is pretty darn good. I don't know, this seems funny. Oh, I've had this shit cast on me before. Well, they actually took it and destroyed the temple there. And they defended it from a shadow imp. That's really funny. Dude, if I had mechanical militia right now, I actually have a lot of money. I'm tempted to just throw a bunch of money here. Just for fun and build a temple. Mechanical militia, though, is it's 5 earth. Do you have... I could make a ring of wizardry. Like, that is an accessible option. It's very expensive. Probably want to cast Stellar Focus first. Ah, damn. Yeah. Mechanical Militia would have done it. Oh, I wanted to see Nightfall. Oh, now we have Auto Darkness Cast. What, just because she's a Lunar Sage? Apparently, literally just because she's a Lunar Sage. On the field, that auto-cast darkness. Does it mention that? No. Doesn't mention that. But that's something. Okay. Well, then don't cast Twilight Nightfall. Instead, I guess you could cast... Well, you could cast Aura of Splendor multiple times. With 5 Glamour, that's AoE 7. Oh, we could also just cast Warriors of the Dawn. Twice. Yeah, that's pretty good. For now. No, my bamboo mage. Yeah, auto darkness again. Awesome. That helps a lot. How did we get Twist Fate on everybody? How are we getting Twist Fate on everybody? I mean, I'm not complaining or anything, but that's definitely what happened. I have no idea what's going on, but we seem pretty powerful. Damn. See why we need Mechanical Militia? It's got Clockwork Horrors that are going to take me over. I don't need the coin. Why did I make the coin? Oh yeah, because I wanted to make Ring of Wizardry, 70 pearls. Perfect. Now we just need Construction 8 for Mechanical Militia. I think we can wait a little bit. Alright, we got it. You have a new directive. Reflection of the moon. So now this goes away, this comes out. Good. That'll do it. Very excited to see it. And we see it here. Maybe. No, I don't think this was a gem battle. After Construction 8, I think we want Alteration 8, and then... Because then we'll have the Pretender go along, cast Marble Army, and our army should be basically insane. And we can crop dust Mechanical Militia behind us. Oh, bummer. Just as the Mechanical Militia arrived. So sad for you. Reflection of the moon. Oh, that makes everything unseen. That makes every unit on the map unseen. That seems not good. Doesn't that seem not smart? If I had True Sight or Spirit Sight, is there a way to get Spirit Sight on? Well, there is a way to get Spirit Sight on a lot of people. Okay, there must be then... Because if Fey-Eyed Warriors gives True Sight to 20+, there's nothing bigger than that, and I don't need True Sight, I just need Spirit Sight, but that might not be... That might not be a spell. Or if it is, it's not under Glamour. Gift of Spirit Sight gives AoE 1. That's not good enough. So no. There's really no large battlefield-wide Spirit Sight? I don't know how good that spell is then. I'm not sure. I thought it would maybe make everything unseen but give us Spirit Sight or something, but maybe that would be too OP. Okay, so we got Mechanical Militia. I think the last one that I want then is Riches from Beneath to give us a good amount of money. Okay. So now, at this point, then, She just needs to be able to cast Marble Army in combat. So she needs the crown. And then we're good. Yeah, it's useless. Okay. I mean, I probably could make her some badass sword or staff or something. Siege strength 100. Yeah, it's better than not having it. Okay. Yeah, badass immortal rabbits as my guards. Dershid defended, Ebis lost. I didn't have any PD there. Okay, that's my bad. I mean, there's a lot working against his units compared to my units. It's hard to say until we get into like a really doomstack battle on if it's a good thing to cast or not. It seems all right. Okay. Casting Woven Winter on my capital, bro. Also, that's an insane amount of Serpent Fiends I should add. Alright, well, we'll sit here until he blasts off with those. Which was right now. Doesn't seem smart to give your enemy one of the most powerful buffs in the game. I don't know. I mean, I guess it worked. The gray hairs have 26 protection, 26 hit points here. They're unseen, displaced, fate weaving, they're battle fury, and twist fate. 15 attack on the short sword, 21 damage before any fate weaving. I lost 4 Uber Asagis. Okay, I guess it works out in our favor. I'm not exactly sure on the math, but it's better for us than it is for them in the grand scheme of things. So we're going to take this show on the road. I could take along Fuji, I guess. Don't need Will of the Fates. Seems like we have that auto cast, which is pretty nuts. So I guess you could just come along to shoot shit. Yeah, I'm gonna give everyone guards. Why wouldn't I? Alright. Let's crush. Yeah. The deserters are now racking up the most kills. Those guns are fairly ridiculous. Oh, they also changed it now. I don't know if it was meant to be a fix or they just changed their mind or what, but poison now lowers precision. Which, if you had asked me, I would have just assumed it did. But now it definitely does with the latest patch. Lost 2 gray hairs, 2 deserters, 1 eternal. He lost 312. This is absurd. You know, like a standard nation going up against this with his pretender there? You know how many I would have lost? That's insane. Alright, so we don't have massive amounts of money, but I think this is gonna be fairly easy no matter what. We'll take the time to take all of his hits. And we'll get a lot more money pretty quickly. Ooh, 5 deserters on that one. How the hell did that happen? Can I just put these dudes on hold and fire? I'm sick of having them go around. Alright. Yeah, we'll just circle his capital. No problem. Easy mode at this point. Mechanical militia, too powerful. I don't think I've ever seen Lego cast it, but I don't know if I've ever seen him cast any globals. He would love it, though. I mean, he loves PD in general. Mechanical militia is just cracked. Alright, let's take his capital, shall we? Yeah, I gained an ogre. Try to kill my lunar sage. Ooh, he took Tessaphon with a concerted force. But we defended Utenshire, defended the swamp. We lost Vermesia, defended Ragdon. We breached his capital, and that's the most important thing. Message from Jotunheim. Oh, we lost 3 of the deserters, 1 eternal, which are immortal and will come back anyways. That was it. I didn't lose a single of my non-sacred unit. Gray hair guards. He had 88 there, including his pretender again. There you have it. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag. Ah, that's it. Alright, we'll watch the final battle then. So yeah, fairly ridiculous. I mean, the units on their own, no spells, no anything like that, they're pretty good. I mean, the Gray Hair Guard is a very solid heavy infantry. Even before you consider the Fate Weaving built on. And they also have regen. Yeah, I mean, regen and Fate Weaving built on for free with really no loss in stats to compensate. I mean, this is a solid heavy infantry before you look at that. 13 base hit points. I think they had 21 base protection on the body. They had, I don't remember what their defense was. Pretty high, right? Well, it was 12, minus 4, 8, plus 1, 9, plus 7, 16, I think was their base defense. I could look I could just look at the roster. And then they have a solid short sword with like 20 damage. And then the Sacred's obviously extremely good, if only due to the fact that they have damage reversal built on, which is just nuts. I mean, you saw how few Sacreds we lost, and being able to buff that with Astral Finesse, or Arcane Finesse, just really nice. And the fact that they're immortal. I mean, there's just so many good things going on the roster. And then you couple that with all of our, like, insane buffs we get. We get Auto Darkness, which is pretty massive. We get Auto Twist Fate, apparently. We get Auto Unseen. And Auto Displacement. Like, it's all pretty ridiculous. So, I mean, yeah, we know the Toho nations are fairly powerful overall, but this one seems kind of, maybe a cut above a little bit. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I mean, the Luna one did have the insane PD, but I feel like this nation might be able to counter it, although, like, invisible displacement, all that's melee mostly. Twist Fate helps a lot, being auto, and Darkness. I don't remember if Luna had Dark Vision, but I wouldn't be shocked if they did. They were also rabbits. But anyways, yeah, obviously, pretty powerful nation, pretty fun game. Yeah. Good stuff. There's really only one Toho nation left. And then we'll have done all the Lenin project and all the Toho nations. And then there's probably not much left on my list that's like, hey, this is pretty overpowered. Have fun. A lot of it, I think all the rest is going to be attempting a semblance of balance. Ah, well. My name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. See you fine folks next time.